Hey everyone, so here's my little intro for my decorating video, which I didn't think through too much. So I started decorating first before I even recorded this, and I realized the background that you guys usually see is kind of decorated. I didn't want to blow it for you. So I'm recording up against a wall that you've never seen before, but you kind of have. You could see the no feet sign behind me. I'm near that part of the room where if I turn it a little bit this way, there's my window and everything. So you're just basically on the opposite side. This is the only non-decorated part right now. And I'm having coffee in this mug. Told you guys I got it. Okay, now let's get started.
So I'm starting on this side of the room, which I'm going to do the top of my bookshelf eventually. But before I even do that, I'm going to put the sign up, the Haunted Halloween sign that I had to move my Nightmare Before Christmas one for my Dollar Tree haul. So I'm just straightening that out. That looks good. And so now I'm going to take these off. I'm going to put my ghost up. If you guys were around from last year, you remember him. So I'm putting him back up and adjusting him. I have to have it just right. That looks good. And so now I'm going to take all this pre-Halloween decorations off and put the real ones on. I had to put something up because it was just killing me. I couldn't have nothing in my room before I decorated. But now I'm going to start with the creepy cloth, and it took me forever to get it right, and I'm still adjusting it even now. I think it took me about maybe 40 minutes before I absolutely was happy with it. And then after I did that, it kind of fell and dropped in its own place anyway, which ended up way better than I could ever do. And so now I'm just kind of adjusting the fairy lights that are always on there because I figure why not just keep them there. And here I am thinking I got the creepy cloth just right, but you'll see it fall. And so now I'm just getting everything all set. I'm just adjusting it even more, and I'm just fooling myself because I don't know why I always forget that it just does its own thing every year after I put stuff on. But here I am, thinking that it's actually gonna stay that way. And so now I'm actually finally, I think, I'm putting stuff back up. So there's my witch hat from Jennifer. And I'm adjusting the skeleton back up there. I know it's kind of dark, but he's back on the hat, which is what I decided was his designated spot. And this that I just put up, this is my favorite thing. Well, one of my favorite things. I know you can't see it very well right now, but I'll show it later on in the video when I'm done decorating everything. I'll kind of show everything up close. But I've had it for years and I absolutely love it. And that thing, I tell myself every year I'm not going to grab it by the skull because eventually it's going to fall off the books. And I never listen to my internal thoughts and I always do it. Luckily that hasn't happened yet, but that's what super glue is for, right? And that little jack-o'-lantern kind of lights up. I know it's hard to tell because he's black, but you'll see him on later. And there's a little Frankenstein bust. And don't like him there. So move the jack-o'-lantern over because I realize I have more to put up there. So that's kind of hard to tell right now, but that's a door with it lights up. It just isn't lit up right now. And so now I'm trying to put more lights on, which are the bat lights that I got from my mom. And I actually untangled these before I put it on. Look at that little skeleton. He is just not having it. I never realized how hard lights actually are to put on when they're in a weird shape. I did untangle them before I started putting them on, but as I was spraying them out, just got tangled all over again. And so the chair cover, I thought I recorded myself putting it on, but instead I just got the aftermath of it. But there's the chair cover, and there's Jack sitting in his chair, so I think he looks kind of cute there. And now I'm gonna put the "Every Day is Halloween" sign below "No Feet" because I know I wanted it kind of Beetlejuice themed in that corner, but I figure Tim Burton themed for now is good enough. I'm gonna keep that there. And now another creepy cloth. I thought I didn't have one, and then I found one that I've had for a few years now in my Halloween stuff, so that's going on this TV stand along with some lights.
Hey, so I'm up against this wall again. I finished decorating. I didn't show everything. Actually, finished decorating is probably the wrong thing to say. I do still have little bits and pieces to put up, but the majority of it is done. I did stop recording myself decorating just because it was taking way too long to do, and my silence on YouTube, that is why it was just, this one took me longer than I expected to. And so I just hurried up and finished it, did all that I could. There are little bits and pieces that I still need to add here and there, so I'll show those eventually as I go through, because even though it's almost mid-October, I'm not done. I figured they'll just stay up there through November. I mean, Thanksgiving doesn't really have decorations, so it's going to be Halloween part 2. That's what November is going to be this year. But this is what I have so far. I hope you guys enjoyed the bits that you did see me decorate. I'll show you the rest of the room now, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Okay, so let's go in. So my mat is there near my door, and here I am fumbling with the door to close it behind me. There it is. And then there's the sign that you saw me put up. So this you've kind of seen already. There's the ghost. I added some things. This guy I got at work, and it was perfect for him. Little corner piece that was empty. And there's the door I was telling you about. It does light up. I'll show you everything in the dark as well, everything lit up, but this is just showing you the details of everything. That's my favorite thing that I was telling you about when I put up. Lydia is back. Jack-o'-lantern, the black one that was hard to see from back there. The skull with the books. Frankenstein, all things you've seen before. And there's the ghosts that were meant for windows, but I put on the mirror, so I had to tape them. They didn't cling too well to the mirror. And that cloche is going to be part of a craft thing that I'll be doing later on. So just ignore that for the time being, but there's things around it. And then that bottle opener, I love that. I just got that from work. Ignore the dust, I just noticed that too. And that painting of the skull I did a long time ago when I couldn't afford something that looked kinda like it. I created my own with my dad's suggestion. These stack of skulls I got from my mom recently. And then this bookshelf, I did have books on here originally, and I cleared them all off and threw some Halloween on top. I don't really have a theme this year. It's just Halloween everywhere. As you can tell from here, there's my little village that I showed you a few videos back. And there's my tree, and there's an ornament that I got from work. I'm not done decorating the tree yet. I still have some more ornaments to get. And there's another painting that I did originally from my mom. My mom drew a picture just like this. It was a huge poster that she used to hang up, and I loved it so much I recreated it in a painting. And that little house, I replaced the Winchester replica with that, with the little ghosts on there, a couple spiders thrown around. And that is a snow globe that lights up as well. And the creepy cloth, I realize now, is all bunched up in that corner. I'll fix that later. And this girl, I love her. She's Jack's new friend. She's going to be on the chair with him all the time. I want to call her Wednesday. And for those of you that saw my spirit video, I got the hat. I'm so excited. From here on out, after this, I'll be wearing that hat all the time. And so this is another area where it's just scattered Halloween everywhere, a little bit of everything. And the craft video that I did with the coffins, they're on there too. So there's the one that lights up. That pumpkin I didn't do, I bought it that way. And these, I don't know why I never put them away. They're jewelry I wear, kind of Halloween jewelry. So I guess in the back of my mind, I was thinking it goes with decorations. I don't know. I don't really know. There's no logic there. This little guy I got from my friend Becky, he lights up. He's so cute. She actually got him in Amsterdam. And so over here, I did put some stuff on the windowsill. So this plant died and I was going to clear it out, but it's October, so I'm going to leave it there for a little bit. Morbid, maybe, but it's decoration. I don't really need to put any emphasis on. And this guy from Target, I put him on there, put him on the windowsill. And this one I got recently at Michael's. I love it. Something to add to it. It's perfect. And this little house lights up. And he looked perfect for the windowsill, and that's it for that area. And this you saw me decorate already. If you watched my first decorating video, it was for this. I added a little ghost there. I'm using one of my tumblers, which I probably should have turned around so you could see the picture, but it's the Sally one. Hand sanitizer that's just in the mix. And this. Not Halloween, but I met Christopher Lloyd. So that is always there near my bed to remind me because sometimes it still feels surreal. And these are the little ornaments that my friend Franny got. Decided to hang them on the wall. I was torn with hanging them on the tree or the wall. I decided the wall. And you saw me hang this up. There is no feet. And here it is at night.